We're talking about our Spotify Wrapped. Stay if you want, leave if you don't. It's really just a chill video. If you want a more edited
Yeah.
video, links right there. Have fun.
Woo! So for the most part, I agree with it. Okay. Yeah, I just don't think you can see it. Can you see it?
I can.
Is it not backwards?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's backwards for me.
Oh, I don't think the screen recording will be because it's not to me.
Okay. Um, I guess also I could just say, right?
Right, right.
Okay, so my top artist. My number one was Bad Omens. I figured. Number two was Sleep Token. I figured. Three was Taylor Swift. That was a surprise.
Ooh, but
Uh,
she loves Taylor. Don't be coming for her.
I love Taylor. I just don't feel like I listened to her like as much as like other Swifties did this year. Number four was Hollywood Dead. I'm gonna get into this, okay? And then number five was Sabrina Carpenter. I knew that because I was putting her on repeat, okay?
You're...
And then my top songs all make sense. It was Like a Villain by Bad Omens, Ascensionism by Sleep Token, Granted by Sleep Token, The Summoning by Sleep Token, The Death of Peace of Mind by Bad Omens. You can see which two albums I had on repeat this year.
We know her. We know her.
So this is where, okay, I have an everything playlist.
Mm-hmm.
This is where like it's called my what will play next playlist
Uh-huh.
because sometimes I want to listen to like all genres of
You're...
music that I like. So I just click that on. This is where Spotify, because that freaker plays like no matter how many times, I swear, no matter how many times I clear that cable, I skip a song, whatever, it will play the same songs over and over and over and over again, right? So this is how I think Taylor Swift and Hollywood Undead ended up as my top artists because they kept popping up like every four songs, like a song that would pop up.
I wonder if artists pay like Spotify to be like here, or is it like a whole algorithm thing?
I don't know, but they need to fix it because I skipped so much. I even took like some songs off my playlist because like I've heard this song so many times because it keeps like every time I hit like shuffle and play, it pops up and I'm like, oh my god. So like I was like Taylor Swift, I can kind of see because like I do listen to a lot of her songs and I did like actually fully listen. Like I especially Speak Now, Taylor's version, because like that was like my album growing up. Like when that original album came out, I was like, ooh, this is the start of something for me. Um, but and then like, now her version. So I listened to that a lot. But otherwise, I'm like, I feel like I definitely had other artists that I listened to more than her.
Uh-huh.
And then How and Dead was fully because those songs kept being on replay, and I was like, I'm gonna figure, but whatever.
I know. I'm surprised too because I thought I listened to Sabrina Carpenter a lot. I listened to her album so much, you guys don't understand. But she was not in my top five, and I was like, this is kind of sussy. But
Yeah,
no, they
yeah.
had AI do it. So why are we trying to entrust AI with everything? Please be so serious. Me trying to hit the keywords. They try to have AI Elon Musk in there. Like
No, it was the fact that it was late. It was
oh
late.
yeah.
And then it was missing so much that like the last 2 years had.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Where's the freaking town in Vermont? Where they at? Where's the freaking
Oh.
ranking of or like of the genres?
That's what I wanted. That's what I was upset about. I was so looking forward to my favorite genres. Yes, you can go to Spotify stats, but you want it there in your little
Yes.
phone, in your little picture, in your little edited.
Yeah, or like the freaking like how many, because I think there was like how many songs you listen to,
Hmm.
but I wanted like, or did they do how many different artists you listen to?
Yeah, they did how many artists and how many songs.
Okay, there was something else that they was like they had last year that they didn't have. Oh my god.
I just remember the genres. I was really looking forward to genres. Whatever they did, this is one of mine. This is what I apparently listened to. Hope beat roller skating indie pop. So you listen to Milk, Chloe Morand, I don't know how to pronounce the name, Del Water Gap. Hope beat roller skating indie pop. That. What do you mean? It makes
I
me
had
think of a
I
lollipop.
got the one that apparently like most people got, which was like the pink Pilates prince.
Oh, I saw that.
I was
That's
like,
so funny.
what? I was like, what
Um,
does this mean?
what do you
And
mean
then
by
when you
that?
realize it's AI, you're like, oh,
Yeah, it all made sense. It really all made sense.
yeah.
Can I say my top five?
I freaking like I was trying to
Oh, she
search.
said no.
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you.
I'm
What
just
was it?
kidding. I'm just kidding. I said, can I say my top five?
Oh my God, yes. I was about to go on a whole rant about AI. Sorry.
It's okay.
We said
It's okay.
AI and I was activated. I was like,
Guys,
okay, go
we're
ahead, go ahead.
we're normally positivity princesses, but AI, like, that's our biggest enemy. Oh, I I I'll do it after I say mine.
Okay, okay.
My top five were Maggie Lindenman, Espa, Chloe Morando, Ariana Grande, and Itzy.
Ooh,
You see,
okay. Slay, slay.
this I love Ariana Grande. If you know me, you guys know that I've been an Arianator since I popped out the womb. But I didn't know I listened to her that much. I really expected Sabrina Carpenter to be in her place. Maybe because I don't know. That was just my thing. My top five songs were um, "Casualty of Your Dreams" by Maggie Lindenman, "Glow" by Snow Wife, "She Knows It" by Maggie Lindenman, "Tonight" by Amira Elfkey, and "Everything I Do Is For You" by Amira Elfkey.
Ooh.
I knew these two songs were gonna be here because on my walks, that was in my ears. I loved it in my walks. Oh my god.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you ever go on a walk, listen to those songs, you will feel indestructible. Anyways,
Love
I knew Maggie was gonna be there. I listen to Maggie like my life depends on
that.
it. Your AI rant.
Oh, what was I supposed to say? I feel like they cheated me on minutes listened. I feel like I definitely listened to more than this.
How many minutes do you got?
I had like over 20,000.
Mm,
But
I know.
girl, I like every day when I went to work was like an hour and a half drive down, hour and a half drive back. I listened to music.
Right.
When me and my brother went up to see you last time, we had my Spotify on all the way up, pretty much, and a good bit down. Like I looked back because it was like my most listened day was July 17th. That was our road trip. I was like, because it was like a lot. It was like a lot of minutes. I was like, what happened on that? And I was like, oh, that makes sense. But so I'm like, I feel like it's lying. But
I
anyway,
know we were in your car. It was your music. It was your
what?
Spotify
I'm
too.
like, girl, I feel like I listened to more, but maybe I
I
don't.
got 72K,
Hmm.
and I know that's a high number. I know. Guys, I put on music for everything. Even when I go to pee, like I have music on. My dad the
Yeah,
other day was literally like, "Oh, I'm trying to talk to you, but you have those headphones in." There is barely a time I'm not listening to music. So I was like, it should be higher, but you know what, whatever.
yeah. Anyway, my one spot, my not Spotify. I already went to my Spotify rant. My AI rant was literally yesterday. I was on Instagram and I tried to like type something to look it up, like
Mm-hmm.
in the search, like to find a account. Why did I blank? Anyway, and I hit the freaking meta button. You know the meta AI, and
I
it
got
freaking
stuck in
went
there.
and like sent, and I was like,
I,
"What is
I
this?"
know. I got stuck in there, and I was like, I get how 40-year-olds feel when they like first
Yeah,
got
yeah.
phones.
It was
I'm
like
falling
it was
behind.
like sending me information. It was like blah 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 blah, and I was like, I I don't like you. Go away. I didn't mean to click you. Go away.
I know. I clicked out of it and then accidentally clicked back in, and I was like, guys, please leave me alone, please.
Literally,
But
and I was like, then it was like in my messages, and it was like I had to like delete it. I was like, get away, get away.
the only thing that I kind of like for AI, kind of, was the Spotify Wrapped AI stuff. Because people that are blind, like, what if they want to hang out with they want to listen to their Spotify Wrapped, but you
Yeah,
can't see it. So then they had the AI talk show thing. I kind of got that. I kind of supported that. If you want to educate me on why I shouldn't have, comment down below. But when I got explained to me, actually, speaking of AI, I got explained to me how, like, what was it? How, like, the AI systems work and everything.
mm-hmm.
Like what's housing, like Google AI, whatever. It's really bad for the environment. I spiraled. I was like, nothing's worth anything. Billionaires are ruining the planet. I spiraled so bad because it was also around the time of the election, so I was already not in a good mental state. I was already not doing well. No, when you learn about it, I wanted to throw my phone out. And I was like, I get why people would just be going into the wilderness.
No, literally, like if I had any survival instinct at all, I'd be up in those
I
mountains.
know. If this was not my one way of survival with like 10 foods I could eat, I'll see you guys
Mm-mm.
there for real.
Literally, if I had like the stomach and the survival, the want to survive, I'd be in the mountains.
I
But
mean, it's good you're not scared of bears.
I love bears.
I'm terrified. She sent me a picture. There was this bear, and she sent me a picture, and it was like 10, 20 feet from her car. And I was like, oh no. And she was like, oh, it's so cute. Like, look at it. It's so
Yeah, I
cool.
it was so funny. I told her I was like, oh, like we're going up to the Smoky Mountains in Tennessee, and there's a lot of bears up there. It's a big bear country, and she was like, oh, like just don't run into any bears. And I was like, okay. And then it was so funny because also like I had no service. So it happened like earlier in the day and I was trying to send her photos, but it like wouldn't send. And it didn't send until we went down to Walmart like 2 hours later. And she's like, oh, I got all the photos. And I was like, I sent those like 2 hours ago. But yeah, we went driving through the national park, me and my mom, and there was a bear and he was very cute. And we were a safe distance and in a car. Um, and we just took our photo and then went on our way. And I sent Hannah, and she was like, "Oh my god, that's a bear!" And I was like,
Yeah.
"He's so cute." She's like, "No." Like, I 100% like would be the one that's like, I just want to pet the bear.
Bro, I know you would. I feel like you're scary like that. Like your survival instincts would leave.
They would like. I'm just like if not friend, why friend shape?
Its mouth is what gets me. Sure, it's cute, and then I've seen pictures of it eating fish. I've seen pictures of its mouth open, and then that just pops into my mind, and I'm like, okay, I am prey. I am prey.
But I'm just saying, why when we like domesticated wolves to eventually be, become dogs and everything, why couldn't we domesticate bears?
Mac,
We did it
I'm
with
not.
wolves. Why couldn't we do it with bears?
Hey, there's pandas. Pandas. I watched this whole videos. Pandas cannot survive without us. Do you know how? Do you
Yeah,
know? Okay, that
yeah.
person was right saying I know random wildlife facts, though. They were right a little bit. Pandas literally can't survive without us. They gotta eat bamboo all day because that's barely nothing. That's barely nutrients.
Apparently, though, I've heard that like wild pandas are actually like pretty vicious.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like they're not very good at like like in the wild. It's not that they really can't survive. It's that they can't like they don't want to like mate for some reason. Like they just don't want to.
Um.
But apparently I've heard that they are kind of more like bear-like in the
Oh,
wild. But like they're kind of smart though, because if you think about it, the ones in captivity, they know that like someone's bringing them food. They know
right.
they're bringing food, and they know like also they've all been like handled since they were like itty bitty. But they're like, oh, you bring me food, you bring me toys. I don't have to do anything.
Right.
I can
That's
just
true.
chill. Like, girl, if I was a panda, that's what I'd be doing.
Dream.
Captivity. I'm like,
Like,
you're gonna bring me everything. They're gonna worship the ground I walk on. Why would I freaking do anything?
dream life. So that's why I'm like in a partner. Like, if I can just do nothing. No, actually,
um, make YouTube videos,
yeah, literally just make YouTube videos
play Baldur's
and
Gate.
oh yeah, she's obsessed with this game, Boulder's Gate.
Guys, I need to start filming my reactions because I I need to do it just because like the other day I was playing and I did something that like shocked me and I literally was like,
What do you mean?
so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get like all into it because like there's a lot. I don't even know everything. Like I'm still in the first act of this game, okay? But I'm like down in these like underground um mystical thing, whatever. And one of my little quests was to go find this mushroom picker. He's like a little gnome, and I have to go find him, right? And he's in like this field of these explosive things.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't think, okay? So I shot one of the things thinking that like it would just clear, but it set off all of them, and it releases like a toxic gas, and
Oh,
he died.
oh no.
And so I did it, and it set off, and like the side panel just has like a like it tells you like, oh, this happened, this happened, this happened, and it just exploded, and then it all exploded, and he's like running for his life.
Can you like save it? Like, are you done at that point, or like?
No, no, no. So you can save it, but the problem was is my last save was like an hour before this,
Oh,
and I had done so much, but so it set off, and I was like watching as it explodes and watching as he's like running to get away from it. I was just like,
mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh no, I need to like go back. And then I looked and my save was like really far back. And I was like,
Oh my god. So now are you like saving all the time?
literally, yeah, literally every single time. But yeah, so now I felt so bad. But I need to like film my reactions because that I was so like,
Yes, that's what I've been doing recently. Actually, I want to tell everyone to do this. This is what I've thought about yesterday. Just film yourself randomly and put it in like a Google Drive and then put that in a flash drive and then you have home videos.
literally, yeah. Me when I just start a whole let's play.
Do it.
Me when I'm
Us
like,
and we've
guys,
been
join me like halfway through the first act of this game.
honestly people like watch random streams all the time. So I feel
That's
like
true.
that's more normalized thanks to Twitch.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, but guys, I have to take a break because like I told Hannah, it's in my dreams. And I'm not talking like the characters in my dreams. I'm talking like the mechanics of Boulder's Gate are in my I'm in my dreams with like my whole bar and like clicking to do a freaking
That's crazy.
skill check. It was
That's
even
crazy.
crazier. Literally,
Hmm.
literally last night
Hmm.
after I grabbed dinner, I went to walk past my mom, and for some reason my head was like, you have to click. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, wait a minute.
That's so funny.
But to be
You
fair,
have to click.
my mom was
Wow.
like, you gotta click. And then I was like, no, I don't. Like, this is real life. Like, I just need to walk past. I was like, that's crazy. Why did I think that? But I've been playing like a solid between like 3 and 5 hours for like the last like 4 days.
No wonder it's in your dreams. Honestly, though, live life. Like, when are we gonna be able to do this again?
I know. I
Like, when you
literally,
have the chance, do it. You just gotta live life.
yeah. So I'm gonna have to like contain myself and like take today off because I can't have that in my dreams
But the
anymore.
thing is, you'll probably get bored of it soon. So, oh my god, I'm such an enabler, bro. I was told I was too supportive, and like you enable people.
I should play today.
If that's what makes you happy, that didn't go out of my mouth, but it did.
That's what like I'm sitting here like I'm gonna take the day off. Girl, no, you're not. You're gonna go play. Like, be serious.
Yeah, she's just lying to us, so it makes her seem good, but
I
actually,
know, dude.
it's
I'm
it's for
already
them.
like because some of like the characters, your like people that join your party and on like your quest, they're romanceable,
Oh, she romanced him.
handsome.
Romanced him.
So there was what I went in. I was gonna go for him, but my character he kind of likes when you do like not the nicest route of things. Like he's more like dark and
Okay,
mysterious.
me. Okay, my type. Sorry, we're talking
Yeah,
about this.
yeah, your type exactly. So then I was like, okay, no, like there's this other character, the one I posted the end of.
Oh no, she posted that on her story, and I was like, "Who the heck is this?" I didn't want to be mean because I've been telling, because I joke around a lot and it comes off mean sometimes. So I've been telling her like, "Oh, I'm so supportive of you." I was gonna be like, "What the hell?" I was like,
Dude, I was waiting. I was like, oh, Hannah's 100% gonna message me. Like,
did I
what?
like it? I think I was like trying to be supportive.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I was like not that supportive.
I thought you would at least be like, oh, like who is this? You know, I was like, oh, she's at least gonna ask a
I'm
question.
scared.
But you can ask. It's good. I really don't care. You can joke. I knew. Like I knew. It was like I
Okay.
posted. I was like, Hannah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
But
I'm
anyways,
trying to
but
be nicer.
so I've switched to him because I'm like, he's like I have more like things I do like he would approve more of, you know?
This is why you're in that game for 6 hours.
Literally, dude, this game is like people who play Baldur's Gate know, like this game is so big. Like you could play it like over and over and over and you still would like find new things to do and like new things to happen. It's
Mhm.
crazy. But like I'm already planning in my head like my next playthrough, like, oh, I gotta be more mean and I gotta like do these things to get the other ones improved. Girl, you ain't even finished the first time.
Bro, this is no, I won't say that joke. Sorry, that was not a tasteful joke. I caught myself. I'm working better. Okay, I'll tell you after. But
Okay.
speaking of things, well, I support you on this journey. It's better than falling in love with an AI chatbot. She's not that serious about it. We're joking.
Yeah.
I went to Five and Below. This
Oh
is
yeah.
random, and I saw these strawberry shortcake little figurines.
Mm-hmm.
This one spoke to me. She's so cute. She's called Angel Cake, right?
Oh yeah.
She's got a scent. I took her out the box. I don't like the smell. It's gone now.
Oh.
But I took her out the box, and I have asthma. So when I smell something random, I'm like, okay, so what's happening here? Like,
Mm-hmm.
am I about to have an asthma attack right now? And I have allergies, so it's like, what's the smell? So I took her out the box. She smelled like cinnamon, but it's like, you know, when you go into an older person's house and it's really dusty, but they have a lot of antique and figurines, but it smells like soap a little bit too.
Yeah, my grandmother's house.
Oh, she still doesn't smell. That's what this kind of smelled like.
Mm.
But I was caught off guard and I didn't really like it.
I remember back in the day.
I'm so sorry. I dropped an angel fell from heaven. I'll pick her up later.
But I remember back in the day there used to be um these things that would come. I don't want to say the brand's name because we're boycotting them, but the yellow M
Okay.
people. Um, you know when you get like the kids meal, there would come like a
Yes.
toy or whatever. So they did
You're.
once. They had strawberry shortcake,
Mm.
and each one of the things had like a different scent to them, like depending on like what. So like strawberry shortcake, like she smelled like strawberries, and like they all
Mm-hmm.
had different. And I was because I was a strawberry shortcake fiend as a child.
You never shared that, but I feel no, you have, and I knew that, and I was like, oh, I want to get you one, but I was like, to send this is gonna cost so much. I don't have the money for that right now.
Yeah. But so I was obsessed, and I was like,
Mm-hmm.
must have all of them. But also, I don't know if you still can, which like you shouldn't because you'd have to give them money. Don't give them money. But like back in the day, you could if you got a toy that you already had, you'd go be like, "Do you have a different one?" And they'd give you a
Oh,
different one.
oh wow, that's crazy. Did your mom know that and she told you?
Yeah, my mom would be like, I'd open it and I'd be like, "Oh, I already have this one," and she'd be like, "Oh, I'll go ask if they have a different one."
That's so nice. No, my dad's sentiment was, you get what you get, you don't throw a fit. Literally, that's what he said all the time. You get what you get, you don't throw a fit. That's so funny. I love that for you though. That sounds nice.
Yeah. So when you're like, she had a scent, I was like, I knew it. I knew it.
Floor drop. But Five and Below has a lot of scented things recently. Like they scented pens. They
Mhm.
had randomly just random scented things. It's like, dude, yeah, slay. But it's like that's so random. I guess I was in the kids section because I was trying to. I was in the little figurines for children, so it makes sense. But I don't know. That's just me.
Dude, I can't go in there. It's dangerous.
I know. Bro, we went to like it was like an outlet mall. We went to a bunch of places. I was like, no, like I'm only gonna get what I need. But Five and Below, I was like, girl, it's $5. Give me this, give me that, give me this, give me that.
Literally, that's the issue is like it's like, oh, it's only $5. And then you get to check out and they're like, that'll be 47.35. And you're like,
I don't. It's because some things are like 7.
yeah, yeah.
I won't say false lore. So allegedly, I don't know if it's true, but allegedly, it said $5 on the thing, and I swear it was more. Allegedly, I swear.
Well, tax.
$2 for tax though.
Mm,
That's a scam.
that's what we don't
You're
much.
scamming.
It was like the day like me and my brother went to mall. And the mall we went to had minisos in it. And I literally told him, I'm like, listen, when we walk past this store, you must be like, Hannah, do not go in there.
Her name's also Hannah.
My name's also Hannah, guys. I was like, you have to restrain me because if I go in there, I will spend all my money. I can't. I
I
can't.
know. There's this video, girl. It wasn't a mini so, but it was like a plushy thing, box, lunchbox or something.
Oh,
She was mesmerized. She was like, I was like, I didn't even talk to her because I was like, she was in the zone. She was looking at me. She was in the zone.
literally.
And I love that for her, and I support her. Obviously, I support to no end.
Yes, yes.
Are we going to
But
stop soon? Let's say so. Oh,
yeah. Um, but no, yeah. What else should we
we
talk?
are just girls.
We are just girls. I am just a girl.
We are really just girls. I think this is a good note to leave off on.
Yeah.
So should I do the outro?
Sure.
This is how if you're seeing this is how we roll. Thank you for watching. If you want a more edited video, like I said, we have a video of us drawing. We're artists. It's our last video. It's our first video, but the last one.
Yep.
If you give it a thumbs up, that helps the channel. If you want to comment things you want us to talk about, and these things, oh my god, sorry, I have a lot of air. Let us know. And if she's a bear and I'm a panda, what are you? Leave you with that.
Well, pandas are bears, but
Bruh, just be like, what the heck? Just let it. Can you just let us live?
sorry. Yes, I'm a brown bear. She's a panda. What are you?
What are you?
Question of the day.
All right, thank you for watching. Bye.